Now, normally at this point, we take our buyers to try their hand at a country pursuit like horse riding or sailing, but Sheila and Alan say they're game for anything, and one of the most unusual activities Bedfordshire has to offer is indoor skydiving.
Inside that tower is something quite exhilarating and exciting, and as a couple young in love...
I think we're going to have a sense of humour here.
It'll be fine, come on.
Yeah.
This ex-military base is actually the home of the world's largest skydiving tunnel.
Could be you.
It could be me.
This enormous vertical wind tunnel is used for both leisure and training. The world's leading skydiving teams use it as a training tool to hone and perfect their moves. Firstly, it's time to put on some attractive outfits.
What we're going to do here today is going to get you learn how to body fly.
Then it's time to assume the position.
The hips should be still down nice and low, and the chest up a little bit higher. Arms, same position as you came into the tunnel. Palms up slightly. Nice bend at the elbow, nice and level through your shoulder and through your back. Chin up nice and high, looking forward. Just keep your arms a little bit more forward. There you go, that's the basic position we want you to fall into as we bring you into the tunnel.
With the essentials under our belt, it's time for one last pep talk.
Chin up, hips down, smile, and relax. Okay, let's go.
Okay, so we're all set for takeoff and heading to the tunnel. We're going to be flying at 120 miles an hour, and it's so noisy you can't hear yourself speak. Body flying is suitable for all ages and abilities. No experience is required, only a steady nerve and an open mind. Sheila looks like she's in her element and is giving a whole new meaning to throwing caution to the wind. Well, Sheila and Alan made it look easy. My turn next. Here goes. Some scenes from the new James Bond film, Quantum of Solace, were filmed here, so we're in good company. Daniel Craig, eat your heart out. Now I understand why people do this for fun. It's totally exhilarating.
Well done, guys. Excellent.
Thank you.
Nice flying. How was it?
That was different.
That was very different. I've never done anything like that.
Unbelievable.
Your face, and it was so beautiful. You just had this massive smile on your face. Oh, that was weird.
Day one of our property search comes to a timely end as the sun sets over the Bedfordshire countryside. Alan and Sheila from London and Hertfordshire are about to embark on a new life together in the countryside. They have a budget of £550,000. So far they've seen one house which was anything but run-of-the-mill, and coming up Sheila finds her dream garden.
Oh, it's a pond.
And the mystery house catches our property hunters unaware.
Different, huh?
Very.
Is it what you were expecting?
No.
Our next property is back in Bedfordshire, 11 miles northwest of Leighton Buzzard, in the village of Toddington. It's a well-serviced village with a range of shops and pubs. On the outskirts is Toddington Manor, where Elizabeth I is reputed to have stayed. Today, its 10-acre grounds are open to the public, a perfect place for Sheila to get some inspiration for when she has a garden of her own.
This is the house I want to show you.
Okay.
It was two cottages joined into one about 200 years ago, over 300 years old. It's listed and it's thatched.
Yes, it's thatched. I noticed it's
Okay.
thatched.
I am not a fan of thatch
Neither
on
am I.
roofs.
Really, why not?
Animals
Animals?
living there.
In your roof?
Yeah.
Okay, comfortable. Just be warned that this is not a big Georgian property. It's an old property, but it's lovely.
Okay, let's look.
Look.
Come on in.
Oh.
That's a surprise.
This is interesting.
Now, this is a hallway and a half, isn't it?
It sure is.
This was obviously the original hall in the sense of the proper hall, with the high vaulted ceilings. You've got a nice little inglenook place with a multi-fuel burner here, so you can sort of keep it nice and warm. And obviously this very striking gallery
I love
mezzanine.
I love that. I think it's amazing. Isn't that great?
That is very nice. My thing with beams is it makes you claustrophobic.
Yeah.
But here, it doesn't, because it's all open.
Yeah, absolutely not. Absolutely not. In you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh,
So this is the sitting room, the kind of grown-up sitting room.
Yeah.
And this is possibly the biggest fireplace I've ever seen.
yeah, I think so.
Almost as big as the room.
It's a proper inglenook in the sense you can sit on either side, and it's obviously working.
Yeah.
And it's totally charming, and, you know, and yet it doesn't sort of overwhelm the room.
No.
No, it's a really cosy room.
It's a feature wall.
Yeah.
The cottage is still a tall room.
Yes, very, very high ceiling. It's a listed building, which means you can't change anything outside without getting planning permission.
It's a very cosy sitting room, very comfortable.
It's warm and it's very solid. This is the thing about these older properties, you know, even though they've got thatch. And,
Yeah, okay.
and they have all those issues, but they are incredibly well built.
Yeah.
You know, wattle and daub, thick walls outside, obviously stone or brick. But the room I think you're going to really like, particularly you, Sheila, is the kitchen.
Okay. Oh, this is lovely.
This is huge.
It's beautiful.
This is a good sized kitchen. This is a proper kitchen.
This is a family room. This is lovely.
Yeah.
This is why I wanted to show you this property, because of this kitchen, really.
Wow.
It's nice. It's by far the biggest kitchen that we've shown you.
Yes.
And I think it's beautiful because this is the room where you'd spend most of your time.
Absolutely.
It's where you could cook, you could talk, you could have all your family around, your friends.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yes, I definitely like this room.
So do I.
Leading down from the kitchen is a cellar, a great place for Sheila to banish Alan's antiques. Also on the ground floor is a cosy snug and the first of two family-sized bathrooms. Upstairs and off the galleried landing we find the other bathroom and 4 bedrooms, all of which ooze charm with their own unique quirks and character beams.
This is nice. Oh, this is a good size.
Another one.
Very good size. And quite a lot of storage in the wardrobes.
Lots of storage. And this is the guest bedroom, this is not the main.
Really?
Beams again, but got the height.
Yeah.
So
It's a
not
nice room.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, you've got double bed,
Yeah.
got space to move all round.
Not the normal cottage at all.
No.
No. No, this was obviously a well-to-do cottage with all this
Yeah.
space. Master bedroom still to come.
Okay.
And here it is, master suite.
Oh, this is a pretty room.
Nice size again.
Very nice. Absolutely brilliant.
So should we take a look outside?
Yes. Let's do
Could be the
it.
clincher. Lots of lovely space outside,
This is nice.
lots of patio space, and then we go up here, underneath the pergola.
Which is very pretty. Oh, it's a little bridge.
summer
oh,
house.
it's a pond.
Pond.
Oh,
yeah.
nice. Water lilies. That's pretty.
Isn't that great?
Oh, little summer house.
It's a real feature. And look,
Oh yes, your own
See
personal
the
clock.
church.
The church.
that's a beautiful view there. I
It
mean,
is.
You know, to be overlooked by a church, that's got to be good.
yeah.
There's this big plot at the back, which is yours too, where they've got a climbing frame.
Yeah.
This would be perfect for a veggie patch, actually, a bit more substantial.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a lovely garden.
Isn't it?
It's big.
There
This-
is a lot of space here.
And it could be yours for how much?
Ha ha ha. Here we go.
Who's guessing first? Me?
No, go on. 535.
560.
What?
That was like a poker player's number.
Yeah.
560. You're closer. It's like 565.
There we go.
65.
But it's dropped quite a lot in the last since it's been on the market. So there's still space
Room for manoeuvre.
negotiation. It's right at the top of your budget.
Yes. Top end.
Lots to think about. I know.
You've
So
Given you
different.
lots to think about.
So
well,
different.
from the front to here, and what we've been through, it's
What a
just
journey. It's been a journey of discovery, isn't it?
Journey.
it
Yes.
certainly is not what I expected.
We'll go and explore.
We'll do,
Explore
yeah.
this new world of property. It's great, actually, because I have to say, when they did get out of the car and looked at the property, I thought it was going to be a no-no. But it's a beautiful property. The sun has come out. It's an amazing garden. I can see they're starting to fall in love, which is good because it's really changing the way they think about what they're looking for, which is what this show is about.
This thatched cottage is on the market for £565,000. It has 4 bedrooms, quirky period features including a galleried landing, a country-style kitchen, a pretty garden with a small pond. But will Sheila and Alan be able to see beyond the thatched roof?
When I first arrived at this house, I looked over and saw a thatched cottage, and I thought, oh no, this is something that if I'd have received details through the post, I would have put in a no pile straight away.
But when I walked inside, it was, wow, this is amazing.
I tell you what, this is a lovely kitchen. You could do so much here, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Whether it's just the 2 of us or the family.
If we had all the family around, it would be amazing.
Christmas Day,
Lovely.
decorations, big turkey in the middle to be carved. As we went through the house from the bottom downstairs to upstairs and now into the garden where we're sitting now, the view has changed completely. It, from a definite no, is a definite maybe.
This property has certainly changed my mind and confused me. I now think that I can't be quite so strict in what I'm looking for.
We've made you dizzy with thought now, haven't we?
Absolutely.
I'm afraid you have.
Well, let's press on in the sunshine.
Okay.
Sheila's love of gardening is one of the driving forces of their move to the country. She can't wait to fill her new garden with flowers, and one of the things she's always fancied trying is flower arranging. So she's brought Alan along with her to meet a local florist, Lynn Paul, who's been arranging flowers for 9 years. She's kindly offered to give them a mini masterclass.
There is a certain art to flower arranging, and here's one I've made to show you. As you can see, the roses are in lines. We always work in odd numbers. You can mix your greenery up, which is a good idea. It gives it texture and balance. I'm going to show you how you can do one. You're going to make an outline of your bowl with the greenery first. So let's see how we get on. So just put it, and you angle it. That's it. Imagine a circle. Angle it. That's it. Pat it down. You're doing wonderful.
Then let me ask you something. How many men do flower arranging?
Lots of men.
Lots?
You'd be surprised.
I would be.
Some of the top florists and arrangers are men. They have bigger hands. They can do the big hand ties. Here's your flowers. Let's arrange your beautiful white oriental lilies. So you're going to follow the line of your leaves with your flowers. A flower's got a natural stand, can you see?
Yeah.
But don't put it down too far, too close. It's all about texture, balance.
Absolutely.
There's no hard and fast rule. You will sometimes like different shapes of arrangements. People like less is more. It's your own personal taste with flowers. And have a look, stand back and look at your arrangement. You see you've got a nice big gap. You could still put one more there.
I think you're right there.
Yeah, and I think you could put a bud there or a bud there.
Right.
With the last few flowers being put in place, what does Lynn think of their efforts?
That looks absolutely wonderful. Well, guys, have you enjoyed your lesson?
Very much.
Very much so. It's been very interesting.
I think if that was a competition, I definitely think Sheila would have won this.
Of course.
Yes. Listen to me.
You're joking.
Listen to me. Well, Sheila, I hope when you move to the country you'll have more fun with your flowers in your garden.
So do I. I think I will.